Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Better Than Heroes stream. I am your Dust Master for this evening's game of Duster, created by Andrew Orvidal. I will go ahead and introduce all of our players now. We have together, we are very lucky to have London Carlisle, actor, friend of Better Than Heroes, game master on the Spot Hidden show, and player on many other games, including Stream of Blood. Welcome, London Carlisle.
Woo.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you for having me. Good to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
We
Ready to get
also-
dusty.
Yeah, hell yeah. We're going to get very dusty. We also have Brianna Baca, veteran game master and tabletop RPG player, runner of the Let's Make It Nerdy social media drink recipe guide, and also birthday woman.
Woo!
Yeah.
Birthday woman!
Birthday!
Everybody, big round of applause and happy birthday to Brianna Baca. Thank you for being here so much on your 30th birthday. And also, Let's Make It Nerdy rules. Those drinks are absolutely beautiful. If anybody has not seen them, please check her out on all them social medias at Let's Make It Nerdy on Twitter and on Instagram. I think that's the same on Instagram. Right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's the same.
Yeah, and your photography on them is beautiful too. Like, man, it's so.
Move to the next person. I know it's my birthday, but oh my gosh.
Hey. All right. We also have, who needs no introduction, the amazing Better Than Heroes game master and GM for many, many other games, Harlan Kelly.
Hi, hello. I'm happy to be here. Can't wait to get dusty. I can't believe that hasn't caught on yet. And
Let's make it dusty.
Thanks for making that happen, London. Let's get dusty.
Of course. Okay, I'll take a check to this address here. I'll send it in the chat.
Andrew, the creator of this game, is in the chat. So Andrew, please be sure to credit London with that. Thank you.
And finally, last but not least, an amazing artist and illustrator who does art for and plays on Stream of Blood, friend of Better Than Heroes, and one of the hosts of the awesome Slanted Hallway podcast, and comedian, Will Pottorff.
Hello. Let's get dusted.
Let's get
Dusted.
Yeah, you know.
Sounds like something different.
Yeah.
I'm putting a little spin on it, you know.
Now it's
Or
like
just-
a drug.
That's
Yeah.
copyright infringement. Okay.
Yeah.
London is already. It's close enough to what London is already.
All right,
taking.
fair enough.
We'll
Mine's
let
the
it
cheap
slide.
knockoff.
the store version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew, please strike that from the record.
Fair enough. All right. That's fair.
Well, thank everybody so much for being here. I'm extremely excited to play with all of you. I haven't played. I played with most of you separately in other games, but to have this, I'm just genuinely extremely excited to play with everybody here today, and on such an awesome game that Andrew Orvidal has made. Yeah, it just I'm very hyped.
Me too.
Get hyped.
Yeah.
Let's
Get
dusty.
dusted.
Hyped.
Get dusty.
I was trying to. I can't mix those words. I don't know how to do that. It's like, is there a
All right. Well, let's get in. Oh, actually, one thing before we start, I wanted to go around and get everybody's preferred pronouns. That would be great.
Absolutely. Mine are my IRL. My pronouns are they them. In game, my character is using she her pronouns. Do you want us to do character stuff, or are we just doing IRL?
Yes. Oh, yes. Please. I'm sorry, I
Okay.
didn't specify that, but yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, my name is Harlan Kelly. I use they them pronouns, but in the game I'll be playing Annie Smoke, and she uses she her pronouns.
Perfect. Will, why don't you go next?
I go by Will. I go by he him, and I'll be going by he him in the game as well.
Yeehaw.
All right. Let's
Yeehaw.
do Bree.
Yep. I'm Bree. I use she, her pronouns, and my character Sky will also be using she, her pronouns.
All right, and London.
Yes. He, him pronouns for me and my character, who is Harry the Barber.
Oh boy.
Awesome. I am so excited for your character, London. And Dylan, go by he, him, but I'll be playing a variety of different characters tonight. So we will find out along the way. So let's go ahead and start. You all are in, and we'll do a short character introductions here in a moment, but you all are in a town in the dusty world of Duster, in the middle of the wasted plains, a city called the Black Iron City. It is the biggest settlement in the area. It's run by a local gang, but it's actually generally pretty peaceful. They don't allow weapons inside of the city. You have to check them at the entrance. You get a chit, and then when you're leaving, you can turn in the chit, get your weapons back. So all of you have been disarmed, unless you would like to argue that right now, and make some sort of sneak attempt to get past the guard with your guns. But I have to warn you, they're pretty good at spotting that kind of thing.
Okay. Let me. I think so. How bad would it be? Is it like really uncouth to like go in there without, or is it like totally expected? Like if you get caught, it's just you get caught.
Go ahead and let's roll a. Go ahead and roll a memory roll for me, or an intuition to see if you know if your character knows the answer to that question.
I'm gonna do memory. She's been around a while, so let's do memory. So I just roll. I get a D6.
Yep. Let's roll a regular D6.
Okay.
I don't think your character has any pluses to this, so it'll just be a straight D6 roll.
Okay. A 6.
Whoa. Okay. So when you roll a 6, you add a +1 to it, so it becomes a 7. So that's a perfect score. No, you have no detractors or anything like that. So you've been here before. You know that they are pretty harsh on people trying to smuggle weapons in, but usually it comes down to guns. They don't care that much about people having knives. That's almost kind of they do check for them, but they're really looking for knives. If you really wanted to try and sneak in your knives, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that.
All right. Go ahead and roll a coordination roll for me.
Okay.
And you are keen in this, which means you get to roll 2d6s and take the higher of the two, as well as I believe. Oh wait, no, you don't have a +1 to physical. Yeah, so just roll 2d6s and give me the higher one.
A 4 of the 2.
Okay. Yeah, as you're entering the city, let's go ahead and why don't you describe your character?
Okay. So, Sky is short in stature. She is also, it looks maybe around her 60s. She's probably younger than that, but the sun hasn't been kind to her skin, so her skin probably looks about 10 years older than she is. And she looks like she's seen it all before. And she also has this silvery gray hair and a long braid, but it's like a braid mohawk and it's shaved on the sides. And it's like a Dutch braid style, so big and poofy, and it's like not well kept. And she has tattoos on the side of her head where her hair is shaved, and at first it looks like just sort of like solid ink fading out into like little dots, but if you get closer, they're actually birds, a flock of birds on either side of her head.
Awesome.
And she dresses pretty practically, probably a little dirty, doesn't seem to care too much at this point in her life for a lot of unnecessary accessories, unlike me.
Oh man.
But
Awesome.
yeah, so she walks in acting like she's been here before. She knows the drill, and yeah, just that confidence of age and wisdom.
Perfect. Okay.
Can I'd like to go next only because I am also an old woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
Which we didn't talk about, and I
Is
love.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't. Okay, that's so cool.
Yeah, so Alice Smoke is like the little sister to this, even though she's older. She's like 70. Like it is amazing. And she's like looks abnormally old. Like she looks so brittle because in a similar way she like is like very skinny and like extremely wrinkly and has this just like wild gray hair that is just back in a like there's like it's literally a piece of twine that is covering it. That is keeping her hair there, and she has on a big gray plain robe, and most of the time, it's like a desert environment. She looks very, she's wearing so many. Her robe is so thick that it looks out of place because she would look very hot. But it's mostly to hide the big long gun that she has, like in there as well, in her very oversized coat. So I absolutely also would like to try and sneak my weapon in. I know that this is a gun, so it's like a little harder to sneak into this town. But like if Sky gets in there, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going in too. She's gonna like go along, like trying to make herself look as old as possible, like just like weak and feeble. So yeah.
Perfect.
Sneak
Are
my
you
gun.
sneaking something in?
Oh, I'm sneaking my big old long gun in, like in my rope. It's like strapped to my body. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make that sneak roll for me.
Okay.
Coordination roll, actually.
Cool. Ooh, coordination. All right. I'm pretty good at this. Oh no, I'm sorry. Mine's reflex, so it's not coordination. So it's just one single d6, and I got a 5. So.
Okay.
And remind me, when I have reflex bubbled in, so do I get a +1 to that, or do I only get a +1 if
So if you have reflex bubbled in, that would be that you're keen in it, and you would roll 2d6s and take the high. It's be an advantage basically. You would roll
right?
2d6s and take the higher one, and then you only add a +1 as if you have a +1 to your core energies on your character sheet. It'd be the mental, the physical, or the emotional.
Okay, cool.
You should have a +1 to one of those. I
have a +1 to physical.
Slinger, it's physical.
Yeah. So I do get a +1 to that. So I do get +6, or I do get 6,
Awesome.
right? Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah, you have a dirty 6. It's not a natural 6, so you don't get that extra +1 from rolling the actual 6. But yeah, I mean, how are you hiding it? Just under your robe? Are you?
It is. I literally have a leather strap and this like very oversized wool coat that is, or not wool, but just like the things that bags are made out of. I can't think of that word right now.
Burlap.
Burlap. It's like a burlap like robe. It like looks very like Jedi Yoda-y. And especially as my like small little decrepit body in this oversized robe, but the gun is like from my collarbone down past my hip, so it's just kind of like going along my body, but as I'm walking, it's just kind of like hiding the fact that there's this thing there because my body's hunched over.
Sweet. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, they let you past, and Sky, they also they give you like kind of a dirty look.
I mean mug them right back.
But they're like,
I'm
get
old.
in there.
I'm old. Don't touch me. I'm very gross and stinky. You don't want any of this.
Yeah, you are. Why don't you go take a bath?
What do I look like, a bath boy? I ain't no bath boy.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Just get out of my face.
I'll do it. I kind of like high five Sky as we walk through.
I like put my hand back a little bit just for like that sly high five down below. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Let's go on to London. Why don't you introduce your character?
Okay, yes. I would like to start off by saying I'm going to take a different approach to this here. My character, Harry, is going to simply present this case. He's going to open up this case, and then inside is a blade. This is something for his trade, and the guard would see this sort of. It's kept as nicely as possible in these trying times, but it signifies that Harry is indeed a barber. He has this apron on that covers his sort of dark, faded green vest, a white shirt that's also sort of been browned by the elements. He has a very clean shaven head, which is just covered in like these mysterious sort of scars all over. Also, on the bottom of his nose are these glasses that are kind of very low there, right above his little mustache and his goatee that is there as well. But he opens up that case and presents it. I believe that I must keep this for my business. Just thought I would show this to you. Will this suffice?
Yeah, of course. Just keep it moving. Yeah, that's not a problem.
All right. If you want to cut, come see me while I'm in town.
Yeah, he grins and you see he only has like a few teeth remaining, and he's got like kind of really patchy hair. Like he doesn't have like a full head of hair. It's pretty long. It looks like it hasn't been washed in maybe years. And he's like, yeah, I mean, maybe I will.
Oh yeah, I see you got a nice smile there, but I can make it better. See, not only the barbering work, but also do dentistry, amputation, surgeries, anything like that might interest you.
Yes, of course. Where will I find you?
Oh, right over yonder, as he points off in the direction to where he will be headed.
All right. I'll see you later.
Dude, the cocktail of dentistry, of going from barber to dentistry, like surgery, is so good.
Thank you. And historical.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and true.
Yeah.
Barber surgeon, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it less
I listen to
horrifying.
Sawbones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one does it all. I mean, that seems nice.
All right, perfect. Will, are you? Why don't you describe your character?
Absolutely. I am playing Coach tonight. He's just a big old brawler, like a goon type. He's got a square head and just a big, just one of them biker mustaches. And he's got like a big cowboy hat with like just kind of concealing his balding hair. This just kind of like comes down and sort of, is balding at the top, but it's like long in the back a little bit. He wears kind of like a burlap vest that he just kind of like, honestly, a lot of his clothes are just kind of rough and makeshift and stuff. He's just kind of like straps of whatever he can find and stuff, just kind of roaming the land, especially after, really he was a backroom brawler boxer type who was making money so he could take care of his sick mother before, God rest her soul, she passed and stuff, especially after hearing, her younger son died in a mysterious chemical attack or something like that. And, I guess, I don't know, I'm just out in the world now and just kind of, really, I don't know what to do. Just going to go check out a festival, I guess.
Yeah, the guy that's patting you down that you're telling this to at the entrance is like, all right, well, thank you.
Well, full disclosure, I do have these iron knuckles, so if you want to take them, I don't know.
That's okay.
All right, sure? I mean,
Yeah.
All
Just
right,
don't cause any trouble. Don't cause any trouble.
I won't, I promise. I'm sorry.
He seems like he feels like a little bad for you.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
It's fine. And he kind of like pushes you away so he can pat down like the next like the line of people that have formed since you've started talking to him.
All right, I just want to tell you my life story, but all right, I'll go.
Coach.
Okay.
Coach, come on! Don't do that again with him. Don't tell him the whole thing. It's okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
All right. Well, perfect. That was all amazing. Okay. Yeah. So you are all in Black Iron City now. You all have managed to sneak through, despite their best efforts. All of your weapons, I believe, with you. And it's up to you what your reasons are for being here. I don't want to take your character's agency away from you or whatever, but you all have been here for at least a day or two since you've snuck your stuff in. And it sounds like maybe Sky, like a couple of you may already know each other. Is that since you were talking, Coach, and
Yeah.
maybe not everybody.
Yeah. I mean, like,
up to you.
I've been just telling everybody my life story and just kind of
Okay.
wondering. So, but all right.
Cool.
Indeed, and I know everyone. I know lots of people. Lots of people come in and give me business, and so these people are just friends.
He gives me
Wonderful.
the most delightful shave. My mustache gets out of hand, and I feel so. It feels like I feel refreshed every time Harry takes a blade to my upper lip.
Thank you for the compliments. Indeed, they do get a little feisty now and again.
Yes, it's the only part. It's the only hair I have that still has color. They come out red and just all going all of ways. It's wild.
That's very
yeah.
nice.
I
So you've all-
imagine that I've come into Harry's business a few times, given the upkeep of the side shave that I got. I don't want these tattoos to get covered, so keeping on top of that is probably the most important aesthetic choice that I probably make on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
I trust Harry with my mustache. I used to just use this sharp rock to kind of just shave the hair off, but it just got dull. But Harry styles are very nice, actually. It makes me feel.
Yes, we all met because we
we
were huge fans of Harry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah, we all-
the
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
fan club.
Yeah, of course, Harry Styles is always there to please.
Harry Styles.
Well, so you've all been in the town for at least a couple days, and you've formed this kind of unlikely, perhaps friendship with each other, at least like affiliation with or knowledge of each other, and you have all come into the possession of a fine paper invitation from a mysterious benefactor. And it's important to note that there's not a whole lot of like nice look, cardstock here in the post-apocalypse. So this is kind of a sign that maybe the person that is sending it to you is, well off. But they didn't sign it. And you all got the same one. Had a it had a wax seal on it, a purple wax seal, and it basically invited you to participate in this in the race that's coming up that you have seen over the past couple days. People have been kind of filtering in, like people in Duster and in the Wasted Plains are pretty weird, but even like the weirdest people maybe you have ever seen have been showing up in Black Iron City over the past day or so, and more and more. And you see a couple, and you're like, well, that's strange. You see a guy wearing a black hog mask, and you're like, well, that's okay. Well, that's fine. I mean,
That's
whatever.
Rupert. I know him. He comes in and around every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And then you start seeing like these smaller like figures robed in like this they're extremely smelly, and they're kind of like shuffling along, and one of them kind of looks like it has a tail hanging out of the back of it, but you're not sure because they scuffle along in like this little pack. And just like there's a lot of people setting up in town in preparation for what's called the Deadwater Rush race. And it's an annual event that has time-honored tradition for the past 2.5 years. So it's not quite annual, just whenever they feel like doing it, but they call it the annual. And you know it to be a particularly high-paying rate. And if you win, the purse for winning is 4,000 bolts, It's quite a bit of money. Or they have other options too. You mean if you come in second, they have other things. Lots of a big tank of clean H, or like a clean tank of H, which you know to be clean water, which is very important. Lots of fire water. If that's your thing. It's a pretty big draw, and you've seen at least like 15 different cars, and they're all just as bizarre as the people that are apparently driving them. So you've all received this invitation, and it's told you to meet at the local tavern at 10 a.m. on today.
Rewinding a little bit to what you said about people with tails in question world, like in world question, switch those words around. Do you mean like tail, like a cat's tail, or like a tail, or like coat tails on a coat?
Or are we talking like
no, like an actual? It seemed like maybe a rat tail.
Is that normal? Are there other things other than humans here, or is that like weird?
You know there to be, and all of you know that there are some there's some mutants.
Oh, mutants are a thing. Okay.
Yeah, mutants are a thing. They're not extremely common, but they do exist in this world, and you
a race for a bunch of money might draw out some of the most desperate, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
If that's the case. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're not like so common that you would like completely just be like, oh, okay. But they're common enough that you're not like, staring at the person.
Like if I were to see a person with a tail walking down the street, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
But it's possible because there are mutants. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, that's not my business.
Sky, look at that mutant with a rat tail. Can you look at all those people who have rat tails?
Please don't point.
Maybe we shouldn't.
So is this like a rat tail, or like an actual like rat's tail?
It looks to be a rat tail, not the hair.
Yeah, it's not the art. It's not the artistry that you do, Harry. It is instead an abomination.
That's a strong word. Alice, Annie, Alice. Which one is it?
Alice.
That's a strong abomination. Is a bit of a strong word, Alice.
I mean, a lot of people would pay good money to be an abomination in some places. All right, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying that it's really messed up and it is extremely abnormal for a human body to have a tail. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's disgusting.
I could think of a lot of things that a tail would be good for.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Aesthetically.
Catching things that fall off a table.
Sweeping a shop.
Yeah.
Tripping people who think people with tails are an abomination.
Yeah, that's
attracting
a big one.
other people with tails. There you go.
Yeah.
That's also true. Yeah.
Lining up a gun next to another gun and using your hands to pull one trigger and your tail to pull the other trigger.
If it's
you could
prehensile,
have...
yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
I got a pen and paper. Let me write these down.
Thank you.
So you all
write that down. Write that down.
Okay, hold on.
You're so helpful, Coach. Always writing things down.
I'm really trying my best.
Yeah.
So you've all received this invitation, and you're supposed to be at the tavern at 10 a.m. to meet the other people.
I think
you all don't. I don't know if each of you knows that the other ones have received the invitation. You all received them separately. So you all received them when you were on your own. They weren't given to you as a group. So maybe not all of you know that each other knows.
Yeah, I wouldn't be showing mine around if, I wouldn't take mine out in the open. But if I saw that somebody else was waving theirs around without a care, Alice, I might inquire about it.
Yes, I would immediately go to Harry and very loudly be like, Harry, this is a fancy thing, and you know about fancy things. What's going on here? I don't understand it.
Well, I know. I don't necessarily know about fancy things. I know fancy people. Let me see that.
Okay, please. You know about I don't know anything fancy.
Looks like maybe a fancy person sent us this fancy piece of paper.
It could be because I have one as well.
Oh.
It's the same.
Did everybody who came in get a fancy piece of paper?
I
Coach?
don't mean to brag, but I do too. It's
look
it's
at that.
off-white. It's very nice.
Huh. Well, it has a seal on it. Let's take a look. And I'd like to kind of examine the seal to see if there's any sort of insignia that I would recognize.
Totally, yeah. Go ahead and roll me a memory roll.
Oh, I love this.
All right. And I'm keen, so I'm rolling twice.
Perfect.
All right. That is 6. Not a nat 6, but 5 with plus 1. 6.
Okay. Yeah, it seems familiar, but you are unable to exactly play. It's like at the tip of your brain, but you're like racking your brain, and you're like, I know I've seen this somewhere, but you can't tell for sure. But all of them are written the same way to each of you, and each of them has your name on them. It's addressed specifically to you, and all of them are inviting you to be at the tavern at 10 a.m. and to meet if you want to join in on the race and get yourselves 1,000 bolts each. Each.
Wow.
That's a lot, right?
It's
Sounds like
a
a lot.
shitload of money.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, piss on a cricket. That sounds good to me. I'm in.
And I could use the money.
I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
it beats beating up people for money. So, all right.
Now, Alice, now that we're not in the shop, you are allowed to say these profanities, but if we were back in the shop, you would owe me for that curse word you just uttered.
I
That's
know.
the funniest piece of profanity I ever heard, Alice.
Thank you.
That poor cricket.
It's
That
hard to
poor
do. I'm sorry, Harry. You're right. Luckily, we're not in the shop. I do try and respect your shop, but we're out in the street now. And she spits on the ground. This is
Street rules.
this is
you can
my
piss on
territory.
crickets all you want.
Exactly. Okay. Well, I mean, does anyone know how to drive? I do not. Maybe a driver got an invitation and we just hang out in the car. I don't know.
Getting behind
You all
the
at
wheels
this?
is
Do
not
you
my
want to be at the
specialty.
spot now?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless anyone.
Meander over, talking about what
Yeah.
we think this
Mhm.
might be for while
Yeah.
we're,
Yeah.
get
Perfect.
get some brunch on the way over.
Well, yeah.
Some dusty mimosas.
Yeah, brunch is a loose term here in Black Iron City.
Dusty Mary.
But
Dusty Mary, that's amazing.
Bree, now you have to make up what
Yeah,
that
you
is.
gotta make it.
I'm gonna
You
do
have
it.
to make it up.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
Look out for it. I promise you, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
And
make
I
it
don't
dusty
want to
Mary.
pressure you, but we do have a part 2 next week, so
Oh shit! I'm gonna make.
like
I'll
ready.
have
for
it ready. I
next week, you know?
promise.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you all are you've arrived at the tavern and at the designated meeting spot, and out front you see a large woman. She has goggles on. She's covered in soot. It looks like she has like pink hair, which is pretty unusual. But it's kind of in like a crew cut type of thing. And she seems to be holding an invitation as well.
Mom? Oh wait, no, sorry. I got you confused for someone else.
She kind of looks over at you and she pulls the goggles off and leaving like the only clean part of her face behind, or just like circling her eyes and like a reverse raccoon. And she's like, "Excuse me, did you just call me mom? I think you're old enough to be my grandma."
Yeah, I know. That doesn't stop me from having a little vision every now and then. I just got confused. Also, your face is disgusting. What's wrong with you? Clean it off.
Wow,
And that's not nice to say.
Well,
'cause
that's-
that is not a nice way to say hello to somebody.
Hello. I'm Sky. I excuse my compatriot over here. Are we supposed to be meeting with you?
I guess so. I got this invitation. I was told to meet my teammates here.
Oh, that must mean you can drive. I don't
can
think
drive.
any of us can. Oh, that's good.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I never learned how to
Oh.
drive. My dad died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's
Sure, you'll hear
real.
more of it.
You are a sharer. I can tell.
Yeah,
I feel like I know you better than I know my own kids.
I
Honestly.
learned a long time ago it's important to be an open book and everything. My mom also died.
Yeah, both of my parents are also dead, but that's because I'm 80 or 70 years old. Also,
Oh, okay.
Sky, where
Sorry
are
to
your
hear
kids?
Out and about somewhere. I don't know.
Like grown adult,
they're like adult children.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
like 60
Well,
years old. They're like I'm probably a
they have
grandma, but I haven't
lives.
visited in a while.
Still,
okay?
it's brave to
stop
have children
shaming me.
in this climate. I mean,
Harry, do you think you could do something for this poor woman's face? It's disgusting.
I am so sorry. Your face is
no, it's fine.
no.
It's fine.
No. We can all use a little touch of a little touch up, if you will, every once in a while. But you're just as beautiful as any of us here, and we're glad to have you on the team.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe one day I will care about that.
Fair enough.
I appreciate your compliment.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
enough. All right.
Look, I'm the driver, and seems like we've all are a bit hard up for money here. So looks like we're stuck with one another. Do you all know each? Are you related or something? What's
No.
These are my
In a
new
way.
best friends. I don't know.
Okay.
We all know Harry.
Okay.
But no, we all met coming in the city
Yeah.
a few days ago.
We have one common central thing is that we all love to be refreshed through
And clean.
work on our hair. And Harry is a master of that, and so we follow him around to make sure that we get the best care.
We don't follow. That's not why we're. That's
not?
not why we're here. No.
Oh.
no.
And also
okay. Well.
amputations as well.
Yes.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Why don't we look? My invitation says that we also get to choose between two cars. I don't really care. I'm a master car driver. I can drive either one, but I figured why don't we get your input? It's over here. And she starts walking away and then turns around and kind of without like fully addressing you, and she's like, "I'm Renegade, by the way," and keeps walking and leading you towards two vehicles nearby.
Renegade. She's so much cooler than us, you guys.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
a
know
great
about
name.
that.
We're all very cool.
Renegade.
Harry's clearly the coolest of.
Oh, no, that'll be
with her
Coach.
factored in.
Harry's the
I don't know about
classiest
that.
of us. Harry is the class, and you're the sass.
You know,
The ass?
I guess the ass. I'll be the ass. I don't know. I don't want to brag. I just, I do tone it, okay? I keep it tight, but
Coach.
I just don't.
Glad we
Oh.
established that.
Come on, Coach. Sky and I love it. Show us a little Baca real quick. Come on. Just...
All right. Everyone, just be cool. All right, tone this. Flex it a little bit.
Yeah.
Woo!
We truly have nothing in this world. Society is falling apart, and this is just the one joy that I have. So thank you.
If you have a pencil, I'll break it. Watch this.
Oh, wow.
No, I am following Renegade. I regret that I started this.
Harry just like loosens his apron, like he's just like squirming around his apron.
Yes.
All right. Yes, very nice indeed.
So
Yeah.
it leads you to these two cars, and there is a hot rod type car, like that, the like rounded exposed like engine, but it has like this extended back to it, and it would hold all of you very comfortably. It also has a mounted gun on it, but it does not seem to have any ammunition with it. That would be something that you guys would need to procure. The other one is a car that has a large spiked metal bulldozer type of thing on the front of it. It looks like you would use it to ram other cars out of the way.
How common is it for people in these races to shoot each other?
Oh, extremely common.
Okay, great.
We are going to get shot at for sure.
Great. Cool.
Hopefully shoot back.
Okay.
You can shoot,
So,
right?
so we have a car that is good at getting rid of other cars by force, and then another car that's good at taking care of other people on the car by force.
The one with the ramming will take a little bit more finessing on my part, but I'm up to the challenge, I think. And but the one with it looks like it also can take quite a bit of more of a beating, and the other one seems like it might be a little bit faster, but maybe a little bit less resilient. Honestly, we could, if you want to look at the other cars and stuff like that to see what we're up against before we decide, we could do that.
It's not a bad idea. How much time do we got? Does this invitation say? Who gave us this invitation? Do you know?
I don't know. They seem like they have money.
Yeah, okay, but like, what are we supposed to? Are we supposed to win this race? Is that what we're doing? Are we supposed to take anybody out specifically?
Doesn't say anything about taking anybody out, but
Just win, or
it says
compete.
to just compete in the race. But obviously, we want to win. I mean, we get more money. I like.
Well,
money.
and this is a lot of money. Are you sure? I scan the letter over and make sure it doesn't say "make sure you lose," and then you'll get all this money. Just in case it's like somebody's betting on something. So I just scan the letter over again, making sure I'm not like missing anything crucial about the instructions of what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, Sky, does it say anything in there about losing? Because we could do that pretty easy.
We could do that so easy.
It does say don't lose, but it says you don't have to win.
Oh, okay. So don't come in last.
Well,
Don't come in last.
I will say,
Okay.
I might take the car that has the ramming on it, and she kind of like flashes the butt of it. It looks like she's like pulling it down.
Whoa.
Right. But you just see like the butt of a gun stick out, and she's like,
Well,
I mean, I got a gun. So
So we got some firing power. I'm really only good in close quarters. So I can't really help out much with the gunning aspect of things.
you could jump into another car and stab someone.
I can do that. That is, I suppose, a possibility.
yeah, quite frankly, I don't really use guns, actually. Well, my daddy was killed by a gun, so I find them abhorrent. So,
What did
Yes.
What did you just call me, Coach?
well, now I'm not saying you are abhorrent, but I'm just saying I find the use of a gun personally for myself a little abhorrent.
You're not as bad as somebody with a rat tail, but you're abhorrent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I saying something wrong? I'm sorry.
No,
Am I stepping on your toes?
No, I'm just saying. Apparently, you've never been out in the desert with nothing but red cats hanging out with you, and had to shoot your way out for your own life. That's all I'm saying.
I punched a red cat once. It was fun.
Well, that's very cool.
And Harry,
Yes.
you strike me as the type to not really be clinging too close to guns.
I quite frankly don't have the training in firearms. I can handle myself with a knife if I need to, but I feel like my specialty here will be making sure that everybody is, injury-free at the end of the day.
There'll be time for that for sure. It's a pretty long race.
And Renegade, you are familiar with driving.
Yeah, I'm. You could say that. I'm.
Do
pretty
you
good
run these kind of races often?
No, this is my first time entering this one, but I've done other races before. This one's kind of a little wackier than other ones.
Oh, great. We got a rookie.
Is it, in your experience, if we were to go with the car that could be a little bit more durable, would Alice's guns be enough?
I I think so. I mean, I've seen people look. I've watched this race before I've this year entering it, but I've seen people jump as you suggested. I've seen people jump. I've seen people vault onto other cars and then stab them and punch them, and I've seen some crazy stuff in this race, and we just all have to be prepared. I think we have a good team. I mean, you're all very weird, but that kind of fits in here. So
Okay.
Harry's not really weird. He's the normal one out of you.
Really quick, how am I weird?
Well, look, I don't want to get into it because then we'll be here until after the race starts. So why don't we go
Oh.
check out the other cars?
Yeah, let's check
Alright.
out the other cars and then see what we got.
Yeah, good idea. Table that conversation. All right.
We'll have plenty of time to talk about it. I promise. I promise. Oh,
All right.
Now I feel bad.
No, don't. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see the other car. I'm fine. Whatever.
He's fine.
A rookie,
She-
and a bully. Jesus.
She kind of pats you on the shoulder, and it does feel like a little bit reassuring. It seems like she's not very a big toucher, so seems like she does feel bad.
Look at that. We're all getting along. Pretty soon you're gonna be getting a shave from Harry.
I'm always available.
All right, well, once I have some bolts, I'll throw them your way after we win this race.
All right, to the cars.
To the cars. Is it?
All right.
As we're walking, I'll ask Renegade. No, I can't imagine the other people like people looking at their cars before a big competition like this.
They actually kind of do. They like showing them off, but they're pretty private. I mean, they don't let you look inside of them, but
That's how
They
you can
all,
tell
like,
men
kind
came
of-
up with this.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, really quick.
Because
how
that
many other-
doesn't sound smart.
Yeah, I mean, look, they. It's also kind of like it's also like a festival, and as you are looking around, you can see like, not only are there like the cars like set up, and there's like the drivers out front of their cars. There's also like vendors and stuff, and people are looking at the cars and like meeting the drivers, and it seems like it's a pretty big, it's like a big spectacle. It seems like they don't
right.
and you get the sense that they are pretty protective of maybe what the car is like fully capable of, but they're all like in on this big spectacle of the Deadwater rush,
Okay.
Harry would like to look around and see if there's anyone sort of dressed a little nicer than anyone else. It's somebody that he can strike up conversation with. It looks like they're more of the more patronly type, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. You see two fellows, or actually a man and a woman, and they are in front of this like big carriage type of thing that has like a big like garish cloth that seems to be like draped over a car underneath the carriage. It's kind of like you can tell that there's a car under there, but they're like clearly hiding something. And it says Professor Thaddeus de Schneeker and Dr. Balthazar von Kruckenstein.
Cricket. He's
Miracle-
okay. He sounds
Frankenstein.
evil. That sounds evil.
And then it says
Okay.
Miracle Elixir Doctor Professor approved.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And
That
there's
sounds healthy.
a man and a woman, and they're both very finely like for the duster, like what you're normally used to. Like they're very finely dressed.
They're not dusty at all. Look at them.
They are pretty. They're pretty dusty, but like less dusty than anybody around.
They're mocking us.
And they're selling these elixirs. Wonder what it does.
Yeah, if you approach, they're like, "Hello, good day," and they both like tip their caps at you.
Whoa.
The man, you're not sure which who's who between the two of them. As far as the names that are on this like carriage, but they both like tip their caps to you. The woman has blonde hair that's like kind of it's done up like really really nice. Like you are, as being a barber, you're like pretty impressed with her like braid that she has going on, and blonde hair, and it looks like maybe she even has a little bit of makeup on, and she's smoking a cigarette on one of those like long plastic, cigarette holders. And they're like, welcome, welcome. Have you come for the elixir, the miracle elixir? We have plenty. Well, actually, no. And then they look in like they like kind of draw the curtain back in the carriage, and they're like, oh no, we only have 2 left. And then they look at you and they're like, 4 left. Only have 4 left.
That's curious. Now I'm in the you could say the medical profession as well. What goes in this miracle elixir? What does it do?
Well, I am not at liberty to discuss the special ingredients of our perfected formula that is, but I can assure you, as one medical professional to another, it will 100% guaranteed cure all of your ails upon drinking it.
All of them.
All of
Sorry,
your ails.
I see Harry going over and talking to these guys, and I'm like disinterested until they start talking bullshit.
Oh,
Do you say bullshit?
No, that's
Okay,
just me saying
okay.
what I was doing. Yeah,
oh yeah. So over here, there you have something for all of our ails.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of what they were saying. You said
Yeah.
it cures everything.
All your ails that you could think of.
What about me? My ale is that I'm 70 years old. Does it cure that? Does it cure being
Well,
70?
Some people have
That's
reported
death.
to me a youthifying effect. Yes, I do believe it could help you.
So it will like euthanize me.
No, youthify. It's very different.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. It will euthanize. It will like energize me and make me youthful.
Yes,
It will euthanize
absolutely,
me.
yes.
Okay.
Euthanizing, yes.
Yeah, got it.
He's euthanized yourself.
We'd all
Alex.
be euthanized. That's for sure.
Okay, yes. Well, it sounds very nice. Listen, I'd like to sort of strike up a deal here. Now I have a shop. I'm Harry of Harry Styles. If there's any way that I could sort of become a stockist for your miracle elixir, in exchange for some information, just some simple information.
Sure, what is the information that you're looking for?
Could you please point us in the direction of who sent this? As I pull out the card with the purple seal.
The man like kind of plucks it from your hands and opens it. Is the letter inside of there as well, or did you just give them like the envelope?
It would have just been the envelope with the seal. That's mainly what I was trying to show. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He like plucks the envelope and he like looks at it, and he sniffs it, and then he looks at the seal again, and he's like, no idea.
You positive about that? I mean, I have
Absolutely.
lots of customers. Okay, all right.
You're welcome to stock Professor Doctor's miracle elixir if you'd like. Still, I have several of them still, and we have this new, let's call it, multi-level deal that we have going on. I sell you a bunch of it, and then you sell it to your friends, and then they give you money, and then you kind of build up other people, and then you buy from me first, and I get the money, and then you get more money later when you sell it.
Now that sounds absolutely delightful. If you allow me to think about that during the race, and I'll come back and sort of hash that out on the other end. Is anybody else interested in that? I think my friend Coach is calling me over here. He needs a trim to his mustache. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, anytime. I'll save one. I'll save 2 for you.
Yeah,
I'll save 3 for you. Three's good.
Save them all.
Okay.
Yeah, Harry.
All right.
Harry. Really quick over here. I just want to have a quick word about my mustache.
All right, yes.
Did you hear that deal? That's a great deal. We're gonna hop on this together, right?
Are you serious?
I mean, he said there was only 4 left. Well, I mean, we can make a lot of money in the long run.
He said a lot of things. First he said 2, then he saw all of us, then he said 4. If there was 20 of us, that'd be 20. Listen, I've ran sort of schemes like this in the past. It's no way to live, these people. I thought I could get some information, but it doesn't appear that they have any regarding who our benefactor is.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm honestly not the mind for business. That was my brother. But, well, if you think it's a scam, all right.
And we
Is
all know
your-
what happened to your brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is your brother dead too?
I was getting-
Yeah. Roach? Yeah. I don't know how, but...
Wait, you better.
I don't know how I knew, but somehow I knew.
Word got around, and I don't know. I don't want to go into the sordid details. It was not a quote-unquote good end, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But your sister Poach is okay, right?
Oh, she's doing great, actually.
Yeah.
Should introduce you to my brother Loach. He's also around somewhere.
Oh,
That's a name, okay? I heard the judgment there.
There's no.
They had it
judgment.
pretty tough.
anything could be a name.
At least they don't have rat tails, you know.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so which of these cars should I sabotage? Alice says very loudly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of
She's-
people look at you when that happens.
She's. That was a funny joke.
What? No, you've got knives. We could just jam a knife in one of their tires.
Nope,
Just tell me
nope.
which one.
Nope, that's no longer a funny joke. That stick to knock jokes, Alice.
Yeah, we can knock around some of the parts in there. Absolutely.
Not Alice.
And let me just give everybody a rundown, so we don't have to go like one by one of all the cars that
Cool.
you see. You see a weird metal hog that seems to be like burning, and it has like 2 motorcycles that are attached to it. And out front of that, you see two people in like leather clothing with like black hog masks on. They were who you saw earlier, or at least one of them. You see a giant, what looks like a giant like roller skate, and it's just like sitting there. But there's like a woman out front of it, and she's got sunglasses on. She's kind of like leaning up against it. You see a large car that looks like the front of it is like a rat. It has like teeth are like kind of jutting out of the front of it. They look like spikes, and the 2 back wheels are like these really big monster truck wheels. You see the people that are out in front of them are the ones that you saw that were that smelled extremely bad, and they have like these brown like full cloaks on. You can't imagine that they're not like sweating in them just constantly. You're not entirely sure how they are not like dying from heat stroke right now. And you see a large bathtub has wheels on it, but you don't see anybody near it. At
Amazing.
the time, you see a like a really nice silver-looking roadster type car, like almost like the hot rod that you guys are being offered, but it's sleeker. It looks like in nicer condition. He's like cleaning it right now, which is like pretty bizarre. He's just gonna race it, but there's a guy out in front of it. He has like a helmet on, and he's like smiling and like pointing at people while he's got his shirt off right now, and he's like sudsing it up and stuff. He's really like playing to the crowd. A lot of people are excited about that. And you see what looks like almost like a tank. And you see some like rough looking characters out front of this tank, but it looks like it's been like souped up. There's like flames on the side of it. You see kind of like a homemade looking car. It just looks like a normal car, and it has like two normal dudes just kind of hanging out front of it, and they're like wearing overalls and like straw hats. You see a car that is really spiky, like it has like spikes all over it, and the people that are hanging out in front of that are wearing like kind of, they look like what we would know as like gutter punks. Like they're wearing like gas masks and like leather clothes that have like spikes on them, and they have like pretty colorful looking hair. You see the people that you already saw, with the carriage and the miracle elixir. You see a man with a golden mask. He has a motorcycle that has two, like almost like a, hate to be like anachronistic, but the like it kind of looks like Batman from the Dark Knight's like motorcycle, where it has those like two big ass wheels on each side. It looks like almost like monster truck wheels. And the guy has like a dark blue cape. You see a guy wearing a top hat. He has like he looks to be like getting water for. You only get like a glimpse of it, but there's like a weird, like some sort of animal that's in the passenger seat of the car, and he looks like he's getting it water. It's like, it almost looks like a small child, but it also looks like maybe like a dog. It has like patchy yellow fur, and he sees you guys like looking, and then he has like this window shade that he like draws so that you can't see what's in his car anymore. You see like a pretty stretch car, and it looks like almost like a party car, like what we would know as like a party limo or something like that. But it has like larger, like not quite monster truck wheels, but like off-roading wheels on it, and it's like pretty messed up. Like it's like the Mad Max version of a limousine, but there's like several people hanging out front of it, and they're wearing like this old like ratty kind of like white formal wear that's like extremely dusty, but for some reason they're still wearing white clothing. And sorry, this is a long list. I only got two more. You see a guy who's extremely pale. He's driving a hearse, and he has like a cloak on.
Dead?
Sick.
And you see finally you see a car that looks like almost like melted, and it's like glowing like a radioactive green color, and everybody that is hanging out in front of that are wearing these like weird masks that look like they're like melted faces, so like melted skull faces. And yeah, that's it.
Yo, we need a thing now. Jesus, everybody's got
I
a
know,
thing.
everybody's
agree,
all
folks.
themed.
Yeah.
What should we call ourselves? What should our aesthetics be? We need like a mascot, and we need a theme. Renegade, get in here. Get in the huddle, Renegade. Come on.
All
Come
right.
on.
Yeah, she
Gather
comes,
up,
she
team.
joins
Okay,
up, and
bring
she's
it
like,
in.
I think
All right.
our thing is that we don't have a thing. Like,
Our thing is that no, I like it. We're individuals. Like you know how everybody when they're like 17 thinks that they're so different, and then everybody is just all the same, and they all kind of like blend into one thing, because yeah, we could do that.
We call ourselves the people.
The people.
Think about that.
When I was
Well,
17,
We
People.
are people, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
When I was 17, I drowned a grown man in a well. So is that like what you're talking about?
No,
Okay.
but you
Lot
know,
of-
hold on to
a lot of
that.
trauma
I feel like
happening in the
I feel like we're gonna need some of that energy during the race. So hold on to that. If you need to,
Yeah.
dig down deep and like relive that a little bit when we're racing.
Yeah, I was just thinking about which one of these people we're gonna murder first, but
Uh,
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I mean, we'll see who starts winning, I guess.
yeah.
So it's like it's about you know that the race starts at noon, and it was 10 o'clock when you met, It's probably about.
That's
It's like,
today?
We got
Yes,
a-
today.
Oh my god.
Oh
guys
my
don't
god!
have a
I thought
whole
we
lot
could
of
get
time.
costumes. I can't. It changes everything.
Okay. All right.
We don't have
maybe-
much time.
All right. Let's figure something out. Okay.
you
how
have
about
about you could potentially sabotage some people, but you probably got to be a little selective about it.
Okay. So that one guy's just driving a bathtub, right? I want to check out this bathtub.
Yeah, you actually didn't see who was driving the bathtub.
I just want to check it out. Is it like where everybody's showering? Is it like the shower? Or is it like
No.
really just like a bathtub?
It's a bathtub on wheels. It
That's
looks like a very,
amazing.
very, very nice bathtub.
Okay.
Like maybe the nicest bathtub you've ever seen.
Well, but now he's just showing off. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah,
Appreciate the
you don't see
craftsmanship.
anybody with the bathtub though.
Does anything look weird about the bathtub? Other than
No.
it being on wheels?
No, I mean it looks like it heats itself. Like it has some sort of heating element to it.
All right.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
don't know.
Even
Let's
I'm not sure why.
Trash the one that looks the douchiest. I don't know.
Yeah, I wanna throw a bullet, which into the engine of the rat one.
Okay.
I'm
You're
walking.
gonna
I'm
shoot
walking
it or
away.
throw a
No,
bullet,
no.
or just
Throw. I want to take a bullet and find a hole, like an exhaust pipe, something that seems like it would cause a problem. If I'm like pouring salt in the gas tank, metaphorically, of this cop car that is the rat car. Like I just want
Okay.
to. Okay, got it.
Yeah, go ahead and let's roll coordination. Wait, are you gonna sneak also? Because if you do, I need you to roll 2 coordination rolls.
Yeah, because I think that I would
Can
not
I-
openly do this as brazen as I am.
While she's getting ready to do that, I'm looking around. I don't want to get caught. That's the last thing I want is I don't want to get caught. So can I like give her a little like pat on the back and do a would this be considered coordination? Would anything that she's doing be considered coordination? Because I have the shrouded in shadow, or yeah, I think this would apply, right? Yeah.
Maybe
So
can I give Sky the bullet? Can I be like, hey, go put the bullet in that?
no,
hole.
no, you're fine. I don't want to be a part of this, but just like good luck. And I slap her on the back, and I do. Can I do the shrouded in shadow, the witchery thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we didn't. I don't think you rolled yet for your.
I did not.
witchery points, but go ahead and roll a 1d6 now to see how many witchery points you get.
3.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right down the middle 3. So that means that if it costs 1 point, I'm down 1 point for the day, right? Until the next like witching hour happens.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And go ahead and we'll give you. You get. I'm gonna give you 3 more witchery points.
Okay. So that's 6 total. I'll just use 1.
I love that you are a witch and I have a gun. This is just like the best old lady crew ever.
All right. So I give her a little witchy good luck pat on the back.
Cool. Yeah. So she. So what are you doing exactly? Are you doing the?
Yeah, it's the shrouded in shadow. It says you or someone you touch cannot snake bite on coordination rolls. Oh, it's just in the dark. Oh.
Yeah.
Then let's
She
do
could-
the.
I mean,
let's
if
do.
they're.
No, that's fine. Just in case shit goes wrong, let's do the untraceable to man. That way, if somebody catches us, they can't follow us back to our car.
Okay. Cool.
So it's you or someone you touch cannot be tracked by human means for 1 hour.
Okay. Cool.
So
yeah.
since she's the one doing this, I'm gonna focus it on her since she's the one doing it.
Perfect.
Do that.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll. Roll a coordination for your sneaking, and then 1 coordination to. Are you like just dropping it in there, or are you like tossing it?
I'm doing like the walk by, like boop, you know.
Okay. That's 1 roll then. That's fine.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, I got a 6 on the dice,
Perfect.
so that goes up to a 7.
Yeah, you did it. You did it.
Yeah, I just kind of like with that bullet and just drop it down the pipe of the rat car.
Yeah, they don't seem. I mean, you can't see their faces, but you're pretty sure they didn't notice.
She's like humming to herself as she tries to not give away that she isn't as like old as she isn't that old, but isn't as decrepit as she seems, and is just like walking very quickly away back to the crew.
Cool. Okay. London, what would you like to do while they're sabotaging the rat car?
I was going to try to like make some sort of distraction or something, but it doesn't seem like it's needed at this time.
Yeah.
What's the next nearest car to the rat car?
The car closest to the rat car is either the giant roller skate or the bathtub, which is currently unmanned, or the silver car where the dude is like cleaning it in front of everybody.
Perfect. The fancy bathtub. I just want to go around and give it sort of like an overview just to see if I can spy any weaknesses that I could quickly exploit as well.
Totally, yeah. Go ahead and roll a focus roll for me.
Gotcha. All right, so that is a 4.
I mean, it looks like it looks pretty good. You don't really see any weaknesses. You could probably like gum up the the exhaust pipe, or even if you would like to, that would probably be the biggest weakness. It does look like it's kind of got like there should be. It looks like it'd be difficult to climb up and into right now. Like it looks like maybe there's a piece missing to it, but there clearly is like a place where there would normally be a ladder that is no longer right there. But the thing that occurs to you is like maybe stuffing something in the exhaust pipe would be probably the easiest way to sabotage it.
Okay. Yeah. I think what Harry would do is he very carefully just puts his hand in a pocket that's on his apron and pulls out a needle and I have a needle and thread. He just pulls out the needle. It's a little more discreet than a knife, but he would try just to poke like the back tire, the back right hand side tire. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I won't even make you roll for it. You're able to do that.
And whistling, he walks away back towards the group, not interfering with anything they're doing.
Cool. You are, you achieve your goal. Let's go ahead and take a quick like 3-minute break here, a little intermission.
All right. Good.
We'll go and,
awesome.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Thanks everybody for staying.
Yeah,
staying
thank
with
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, great sabotage. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll cut to break real quick. We're just gonna take a drink, and take a drink, take a pee, and we'll be right back. So see you in 3 minutes. All right. is playing right now. And then we'll soon be back in. Right. Probably about 5 seconds. In.
Welcome back, everybody, to Duster, a post-apocalyptic TTRPG set in the New West. All right. Well, when we left off, Harry the barber had just needled one of their enemies in this race's cars to sabotage it, and let's see. You guys have got a couple more things you can probably do before the race starts. So let's. I would say Coach can do something, and Sky can do something individually, and then maybe you could potentially do something as a group. But then engines start your engines. They got to. Everybody has to move their cars. So Black Iron City's kind of got these like gates that everybody needs to move their cars from like the show area, the show festival area, to the actual like starting line. So that takes a little time, but yeah. What would you like, Coach? What would you like to do?
Do I notice any other like I know I see the cars like all lined up, but can I spot like just a driver that I can like approach and stuff? Like maybe I can intimidate them or something?
Yeah, you see the ones that you see like right off the cuff are these two brothers, or they look very very similar. They're kind of hanging out in front of just this like regular looking car. They're both wearing overalls and they both have straw hats. And you could approach them. You could also approach that dude that's like cleaning his car. Really, he's really into it, and other people are too. He's got his shirt off, and so it's very sudsy.
Oh, okay. Suds. I'm going to approach the two straw-hatted brothers, I guess, and just kind of like go over and just be like, "Howdy there, I'm Coach." And the race.
Hey, what's going on? Nice to meet you. We're the Tate brothers, and both of them like stick out their hands like at the exact same time to like shake your hand.
I don't shake their hand.
Oh,
I just
okay. All right. Well, I'm Rusty. This is Dusty.
Rusty and Dusty.
Yep, Rusty Tate and Dusty Tate.
You guys brothers, I'm assuming?
You guessed right, buddy.
I had a brother too.
Oh, do you? Where is he? I'd like to meet him. You don't always see brothers hanging out. It's kind of a shame.
No, and I didn't get along with my brother either.
Oh.
It was kind of estranged, actually. He kind of went off, got mixed up in a bunch of bullshit I'm not going to get into right now, but he ended up dying.
They both like
desert heat.
in unison take their straw hats off and put them over their hearts, and they're like, "Well, if that ain't the goddamnedest, saddest thing I've ever heard, to lose your own brother." And they both like kind of like look at each other in unison as well, and they like kind of then they look down and like you see maybe like a tear being shed from them, and they're like, I beggars to even think about it.
Yeah, it's rough, all right.
Yeah, it's
losing
rough.
a
It's
brother
rough.
like that. And
Yeah,
imagine that.
No, I can't. I don't wanna. Don't make us.
I mean, we're about to do this dangerous race and stuff. We're gonna drive out there, and I know I'm just gonna have to hurt people to win. And I don't want to hurt people, but I know I have to break your skulls. And I don't want to have to do that and rob you of a sibling or vice versa.
They both look like completely aghast, and they're like, you look down and they're like holding hands. and they're like, "What kind of race is this? Y'all killing and breaking people's skulls? It ain't right. It ain't right."
Yeah, it ain't right, but that's just the world we live in, and I need that 1,000 bolts because I gotta give my mama a proper funeral, and I'm gonna have to kill the fuck out of you. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What just happened?
Roll a let's call it a persuasion check. Unless are you bluffing or are you being serious?
I am keen in persuasion, so yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday, Bree.
Oh, what? This was so wholesome, and it just. Jeez, OP.
Flipped.
Just, yeah.
A 5. I got a 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they both like they both like kind of look at you and they're like, "All right, we don't want no trouble, mister. You just leave us alone. We didn't know it was kind of this kind of race. Just looking for good, old-fashioned, normal dust racing."
That ain't the place for that here, my friends. Get over here. And I hug him. I want to hug him and just cry a little bit.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
A low cry, though.
They like cry with you. Yeah, they seem like they don't fully embrace you. They definitely seem like still scared of you. And you're like much larger than they are. But they kind of like both pat your back and they're like kind of crying. And then as soon as you let them go, they're going to leave.
Oh my god.
Before you go, boys, I just want to tell you something really quick. You know what's
Yeah.
being really strong?
Sure.
What it means to be really strong also is to understand when it's important to be gentle.
Oh, right. Well, maybe you'll find that someday, I suppose. I don't know
Take
what
care.
else to say. Yeah, we will.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit down.
Oh my
And
god.
they like get in their car and like very slowly drive off. Like not even like a hurriedly fast. They're like, even the way they drive their car away is sad. And yeah, you can see on the back of it, it says they like wrote their names on it, each in their own like scrawl. It says the Tate brothers, and they just drive off.
Coach, what did you say to those guys to scare them away like that? You must have said some real nasty, gnarly stuff to intimidate them out of being in the race.
Just told them the truth, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't want to hurt anybody. So, can I get a hug? I'm sorry. I'm doing this.
Don't worry, Coach. It's my job to hurt people. I'll be the one who hurts people.
I just like walk in on the end of this like sequential group cry that seems to be happening, and just like eye it a little bit. And is everything, Coach? Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Yeah. You know
Like,
what? Let's get.
Can
let's
you
get rolling.
pull it the fuck together for 1,000 bolt, please?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Coach. If you need to talk, you know that I'm always a listening ear. If you want to.
We got like an hour to talk it out, boys.
Okay. I mean.
Oh, the race. Yes.
Yeah.
The race, right?
You should all know that the bathtub it's a little compromised.
Nice.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, like, you told them to go home too, right? That's what you mean by compromised.
Exactly. A little diplomacy.
Okay, good. That's good.
I shoved a bullet in the rat car.
Doesn't
Pop the
really-
tire.
Okay.
I went to the bar. It's a Dusty Mary.
Wow.
All right, Sky, what would you like to do? Other than I'll give you the drink that's a free action. What would you like to do with your time? you want to try and sabotage somebody? Do you want to try to? Is there anything that you think that the group needs that you want to gather? Or,
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could do that separately, but also
if we need the gun one, you said we needed ammo for it?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it has ammo, or if it does, it's like very little. It's already like loaded. It's already just like what is in the gun already. So
Okay,
you would need some slugs for it.
Group huddle.
Okay, bring it in.
Bring it in.
All right, we're in.
No crying. This is serious. All right.
No tears.
No tears. Only planning.
Let's get the people together.
Yeah. Now that we've seen all the cars and talked to some of the people, which car are we thinking? Because if we're gonna go with the gun one, we need to get guns like now.
And I will say, Bree, that I will let you do like a group action that could be getting the ammo, and then you individually can also do like some sort of like, not necessarily a sabotage action, but something you want to do individually, since everybody else also got an individual action.
That's okay. I supported, and
Cool. Okay.
I made Alice hopefully not get tracked, and then gave a little tough love to Coach. So
Perfect.
I'm solid.
Yeah. All right. Great.
Yeah. So what car are we thinking with all the stuff here? So we don't need to win. We just need to not come in last. So I'm thinking I personally think we should go for the one with more durability, because as long as we don't come in last place, we're going to be good.
That's true. And the further we push up, of course, things will move out of the way if we use that one.
Yeah. And I see a lot of really nice hot rods here. Like I look at like the Batman-esque one with and then the actual hot rod. And I'm like, I don't think we're going to be beating that even if we could take the fast one.
Yeah.
So I think we should go for survivability over gun power. But that's just me. So group, if the group agrees with that, then we can get supplies that'll better help that avenue of things. But if we want the gun car, then we got to get ammo right now.
Yeah. I think that's smart. I think that all we got to do is get across the finish line. If we take a fragile one, I feel like we're trying to eat the whole horse, where we just need to eat the hooves. So,
as you guys are talking, Harry, you feel like a tug on your clothing.
Look around to see what happened.
Yeah, when you look around, there's like a guy who's in like one of those old like onesies that's like the old timey like used to like wear as like pajamas that has the butt flap, but it's like yellow from like years of sweat stains.
Okay.
And he's like pretty shaggy. He's got like gray hair that's like almost kind of like a mad scientist, like out all over the place, and a huge beard. And he's like, "I heard you were Harry the barber."
Oh, yes, you heard correctly. One moment. Do you think we have time for a client, everyone?
I mean, I'm not going to stand in the way of a small business.
I'll work quickly.
I would never want to get in the way of your art.
Yeah, really.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Indeed, I am Harry the barber.
Yes.
How may I help you?
I need a good cleaning and a good shaving.
Fantastic. All right. I'm gonna run over to the nearest open chair I see. No matter if it's not ours, I'm just gonna grab it and drag it over right in front of our group here and sit it down.
Perfect.
You see me take another little brush out of my pocket and dust off the chair. Give it a little pat for the gentleman to sit down.
Yeah, he sits right down, and you hear like a little fart maybe as he sits.
Yeah.
I push my glasses down even further on my nose to kind of close up the nostrils.
Pitch it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just looking at this. And I'm looking around. Okay. Coach, do you have a spare piece of like a shirt, jacket, or anything else you're carrying with you?
Oh, sure. I rip off my entire vest.
Thank you. And I put this vest sort of around the neck of this gentleman, tying it at the back, and then I shall get to work.
Perfect.
What will it be, sir? He said.
Just the dealer's choice. Whatever you think looks good.
As he says that, Harry's eyes immediately drifts on over the sky. Okay, say no more. And I give him sort of the sky cut.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what am I doing?
Nice.
Awesome.
Looks awesome. Mohawks are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like when you're trying.
so-
It's like when you're trying to
Like-
lie and you just like say the first thing that you see. You know.
Yeah. Braid it. Give him a braid. Like do the actual. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a coordination check.
Okay, cool. And I am keen.
Awesome.
That's gonna be a 5.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks great. You're able to do it like you're so masterfully like you shave. Are you gonna shave his beard too? Seems like that's what he wanted. He wanted that. In addition.
So yeah,
but it's up to you, or you can just trim it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of like trim it down.
Cool.
And like so it's like more close to the face now.
Give him a
All
sick
over.
fade.
He looks great. Like a second ago, he looked like just a normal, kind of a street urchin, and now he looks great.
Yeah,
he's
even
gonna-
the beard goes up into a fade, kind of like the hair goes down into a fade. So there's
Awesome.
like this void in the middle, this stylish void in the middle, which is great. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, he's like, well, thank you, and he like kind of slicks it, runs both of his hands through his hair, and then he slips you like a gold coin, which is bizarre. Like you've never been paid in a gold coin before, but he gives you one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's already like walking off, and he's like kind of strutting now.
Is there anything weird about the coin?
Yeah, I don't trust this at all.
Go ahead and roll a focus check for me.
Can I roll?
Alright.
Is intuition sort of like an empathy check, like a sense motive on this guy?
Yeah. You can absolutely roll an intuition on him as well, Sky.
And I feel like I wouldn't hide this away. The whole group would kind of see it between my
Yeah,
fingers.
it's pretty shiny. Like anybody nearby notices it.
Ooh.
Okay, so I got a 1 and a 5 because I rolled
Okay.
2, right? Since I'm the dots filled in on intuition.
Yeah.
So I rolled 2. Okay,
So
five.
you would take the higher one. So you got a 5.
Mhm.
So-
You didn't get any like super. I mean, the vibes that you got, Sky, were that he is. It didn't seem like he was deceiving you in any way. I mean, if he was going to try to, he could have just like planted something on you. He had like ample time to.
Yeah.
He could have like, slipped something into one of your pockets or something like that. If he like was trying to give you something weird, like if this gold coin wasn't what it appears to be. And Harry, what did you roll for your focus check?
I rolled a 6, so does that go up to with a +1?
Does, yeah.
To
so you got
7?
Yeah.
But I also have another +1 for my mental. So would that be 8? Does it go
Yeah.
up to 8?
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, so you got
Indeed.
an 8. So yeah,
Yes.
it is gold. It's a gold coin. It looks like, yeah. I mean, you've never really seen one before. You've heard in the past, like people have bitten them to like check, but you're not really sure. Like you don't have anything to compare it to. But that was like one of the first thoughts that come to your mind is just like biting it. But it feels legit. Like it doesn't crumble into chocolate or something like that.
Yeah.
How valuable is gold in this world?
It's pretty valuable.
Oh.
It's hard to even say exactly. You'd probably have to go to like a appraiser or something like that to get, or like a shop to see who would give it to you, but or what they would give it to you. But you could definitely like buy some stuff with that.
Harry, can I
Yo.
put it in my mouth?
Yeah, sure. Please check this.
Yeah. You see, she has like Alice has like 5 or 6 teeth in her mouth altogether, but she gets it between 2 of them, and she's like, yeah. And it just like chips one of her teeth a little bit, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's real! Look, that's a piece of my tooth." And she hands it.
Oh.
What's that?
Here,
Oh,
we'll fix this up later. I'll take that. You mind if I hold on to a piece of your tooth?
Oh please,
All right.
I'll just lose it. So, I think I have one of my teeth in one of my pockets here, and she starts going through her robe.
And the
Interesting.
gold.
All right. Well, that was a weird interaction.
Yeah, Renegade's like was pretty weird.
Anyway, we should get on top of getting
Yeah,
stuff.
we gotta go. Which one are we taking?
The tankier one.
Bulldozer.
Fortified.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys walk back over to all of the other like drivers and cars are like starting to like leave.
Yeah.
To the starting line, and you walk over to where there was 2 cars and there is only one left.
Shit.
It is the bulldozer one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Sick.
All right.
All right.
The people's dozer.
The
There it
people
is.
dozer.
Mm. Yeah.
All right. Did anybody fuck with it? What kind of check would that be?
Renegade has
we
actually been
were-
over here most of the time.
Okay, thank God. I was like,
She
we were
walked away
idiots.
for like 5 minutes to come grab you all,
Okay.
but she's been like tuning it up and stuff like that, and she does give it like a real quick like once over and check all the regular stuff. Let me roll for her. Sweet. You don't know, but she's like, yeah, it looks good. I don't think anybody's messed with it at all.
Great.
Okay.
I just met you and I trust you with my life. Let's do this.
Me too. It's a weird kind of camaraderie going on here.
Yeah.
Mm. Special. Really. It's
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to win 1,000 bolt, you got to work together. Because I can't drive, I can't shoot, but I can win 1,000 bolt. That's what
We're
I can
gonna
do.
win.
we're
But
see
We're gonna
how-
win, and then we're gonna have 2,000 bolts.
There you go.
Well, I mean, let's aim for just like, and she holds up the invitation. Let's just aim for this.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, she hops in the driver's seat of this people's dozer, and she starts up the engine.
I pull my gun out and I once I'm like inside the car, I kind of like look around to see if anybody notices me, and I'm like, if I die, feed my body to some wild animals, and I like load my gun with this single shot.
Gold beans. All right.
All right.
You won't die. Not here. Not on my watch.
Mhm. No one dies today. And then I cock my fists.
Sweet. All right. Anything else you all want to do before going to the starting line? You got very precious little time.
Yeah, all
Is
of
it-
my shit is like by minutes, so I think, yeah.
Cool. Okay. I mean, you know that the race is gonna take the better part of the race is actually like 2 days. It's gonna be like 2 legs of one race, and you'll have a period of time where you'll have to stop, and then start again the next day.
Actually, during that time when she's like fixing up the car and stuff, does the car look like it has any sort of like grappling hooks or like anything to get over onto another car with, or can I go and find that if not, or maybe something to like bolster what's already there?
It doesn't, but you absolutely can go look for
Yeah,
that.
I'm
And just
gonna
to
do that.
save time, I want to say you did find somebody that'll sell you a grappling hook.
Cool.
And what does your character have any bolts, or do you as a group have some money that you can purchase this grappling hook with?
Yeah, I could pull some. How much for the grappling hook?
It is 50 bolts.
I got 40.
Can we try and Coach, you're a personable person. Do you think you can maybe talk him down to 40?
I'll see what I can do. All right. Howdy, I'm Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You like this grappling hook?
Yeah, I love it. I built it myself.
Takes a lot of love to build something like this.
Sure does. Sure does.
I've had a lot of love in my life lost. I'm sorry. This is very emotional. Look, either I get a discount or I beat you up for that grappling hook. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a persuasion roll.
Is there like an aid roll that I could do? Like, can I is like aiding somebody? Like,
if you can
thing?
say, if there's something that you feel like you could say there, I will let you roll an aid roll. Okay, if you can come up with something to like actually say that goes along with what he said, I will let him roll two dice. Oh, he's already keen though.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like I tried to think of something and I was just like it was just like the dial-up noise.
Yeah.
It's all that radiation.
Like, wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
Gee, you can't come up with 10 more bolts? All right. Just don't hit me. I'll give it to you for 45.
Only have 40, sir, and I'm already gonna have to kill so many people today, and I'm gonna.
He just like shoves it towards you, and he's like, "Get out of here! Just get out of here!"
All right, cool. I have a grappling gun.
Yep.
Sky, I got the grappling hook right here.
Good work. I knew you could do it.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys got this. You have a grappling hook now. It takes.
Sick.
Are you gonna mount it to the car, or are you gonna like freestyle?
Is there? I'm gonna look at Renegade and see if she has time to maybe like. Is there a way? I got this. Would it be useful to like mount it to the car, or like what? What should I? How?
Yeah, she rolled a 6, so she like connects it really quick, and she's like, "Okay, now get in. We gotta go."
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody in the car. Let's go.
All right, let's
All right.
hustle.
Yeah, so she mounted it to like the top like center part, and it'll like launch this like grappling hook to the other cars. So perfect. That's exactly what you all need. Yeah. All right. Perfect. You all get in the car. She drives you to the starting line for this race, this big race that you've been building up to, the Deadwater Rush. You see all of the cars over here that you saw before. It doesn't seem like any of them are missing. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Does anybody want to do like one last anything before the flags are waved and you burst off?
Clear eyes, full hearts. We can't lose, fellas.
I just kind of look around at the crowd because there's probably a crowd at starting, right? Like a.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the people that are with like the like flags are, they have like those checkered flags, but they're really like tattered, and they're wearing like assless chaps.
Okay. I try and scan the crowd really quick just to get a read on if anybody's like watching our car, like looking at our car specifically.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a focus roll for me.
Focus. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not very focused, you guys. So I just roll 1, right?
Yeah.
Hiya. Oh, it's cocked. Hiya. 2.
No, you can't tell if anybody's keeping an eye on you.
Okay.
Alice is just leaning at the window, like with her gun up in her arm, because I figure, like, if cars have guns and stuff, there's like a level of like amnesty here, maybe, of the fact that I have a gun on me now.
No, I mean you're outside of the city now, so
okay, cool.
Yeah, there's definitely other people with guns.
Okay, cool.
And you're like you're not. You know that it's like it's against the rules to shoot each other like immediately.
Okay, so I can't just.
So it doesn't just turn into like a huge shootout rather than a race.
Yeah.
The guns you can like it's against you get like immediately disqualified if you shoot within a mile or like half a mile of the city.
Can we
It's like when you're on a lake and they have the little like buoys out to when you can actually start going above a certain speed limit. It's like they have those set up for when you can start shooting the shit out of each other.
Exactly. Yeah, and there are markers for it, so you'll know when it's shoot time.
That's amazing.
Can we just say that this all had to be explained to Alice because she's just like, wait, can I just shoot him right now? I'm just gonna shoot him right now.
No.
Yeah,
Whoa,
no, Renegade told you exactly what I just said.
Okay, yeah.
You were like literally like pointing a gun at somebody else, and they were like, "Oh."
Yeah, I was like, okay, once they say go, I'm just gonna shoot this next guy in the car right here. Okay, Renegade, so you be ready to go. I'm gonna shoot him. We're gonna go. And then
No, you can't shoot right away. We have to wait. I'll tell you. Well, you'll see the markers, but we have to wait. We can't shoot right away. It's it's kind of unsportsmanlike,
I don't care.
But people are going to be shooting at us.
Okay.
Well, we get disqualified though, and then we lose, and basically, yeah, it's not good.
I hate it when there's rules to shooting.
I mean, we gotta have. We're the people's bulldozer or the bulldozer's people. I don't know. We're fundamentals, folks.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
This is like the etiquette thing you were telling me about, Harry, right? The like etiquette, like I gotta follow some unwritten rules to be able to be stylish. This is like being stylish, right?
Yeah, it's definitely unwritten, but you know what? There's a time and place for everything, and soon you will get to use that gun. I know it.
I can't wait for you to see me do it because, like you are with the razor blade, I am with a bullet. So
No.
I feel like the rules for this is written down though.
Well, I can't read, so
you all distinctly remember race rules being like written down in the area where all the cars were.
Yeah, so I mean, there are unwritten rules, but I feel like these ones specifically were very clearly written down.
This is why you have.
I didn't read them.
It's okay. Renegade knows most of. She knows the rules. That's
Okay.
She's here for you.
She's the one driving this thing,
She is
literally and metaphorically.
She's like, just don't shoot or jump on any of the other cars until after we get past the signals. Okay.
Right.
Renegade, will you say yeehaw when I can shoot?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Right, I'll take a yeehaw.
I guess so.
All right. Thank you.
And you notice that the people in the with the checkered flags are lining up, and they you hear them go, "Ha! Ha!"
Was that it?
And it's like a kind of a countdown, as you notice, and then it goes. They both go, "Ah!" And they like start waving the flags, and they are also, and it's good to go. Everybody slams on their gas pedals, and I'm gonna roll for Renegade here. She did pretty good, and you're off. You're all moving. You do hear from the to the left of you, kind of like a backfire noise, and you see that rat car. The engine like goes, and all this smoke starts like billowing out of the engine, and like a whole, like more than you think should be able to fit in that car of the little like people just kind of like filter out of it, and they start like trying to figure out what is going on with their car. You see the bathtub that was on. You see a grizzled man get out of the back of it, and you notice that the wheel has one of the wheels is deflated. And then he kind of like hangs his head, and he puts a sign on it that says "out of business."
I tend to do that.
I feel so bad now. I didn't even do it, and I feel bad.
Oh, Harry put him out of business. That's amazing.
There's unwritten rules to this.
So yeah, but everybody else is good to go, and you're starting to you're not like the first one of the pack, but you're also not like the last one. Especially including the people who like aren't driving. So, anything you want to do immediately, or are you guys waiting for that for the buoy signals to start to attack?
Just waiting.
Okay, perfect.
Keeping an eye out for whatever cars are nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. You see that the giant roller skate. It's like flames are coming out of the axles, and as it's driving now, and it's playing like a weird, like almost like what we would know as like an ice cream truck. But as it's like speeding up, it's playing it like faster and faster, like and it's driving like really fast now. And yeah, that one like passes you all pretty quickly. So does the silver one with that like really kind of douchey looking guy.
Golden face, or the one who was like shirtless washing his car?
Shirtless guy. Yeah,
Okay.
you're not. You heard his name was Silver Simon. And his car is all silver. And it actually like kind of blinds you, like because the sun is like just it's noon right now when it goes, so like the sun is just like, yeah, you're like, jeez, and it's the sun's being like reflected back into your face when you look at his car. Maybe that was part of his strategy, getting in real clean and nice.
I'm gonna shoot that one first. It's too pretty. I'm gonna shoot it first.
Oh God! Wait until but good strategy. But wait.
You see the Tate brothers just kind of hanging out, and they're like they have like their arms around each other, and they're just sitting next on the hood of their car. And
wave as we drive by.
One of them like throws his straw hat at you. He seems like he's upset.
I just was trying to help.
You see that what was the like the carriage, like with the miracle elixir sign on it. As soon as it starts driving, that like garish cloth that was around it is like torn off, and underneath it is like a hot rod, like an extremely nice, like maybe one of the nicest cars that you've ever seen is underneath it.
Fuck
and
those guys.
On the back of it, it says Dodge Vipers.
Oh, double fuck those guys.
I changed my mind. I'm shooting that one first.
Shoot them first. Those are douchebags.
And they, all of these people are all, at least the ones I've just named, are all kind of passing you. That you were ahead of the armored racing tank. That was the Redmont Raiders. The hog guys with the metal hog effigies is also behind you.
Is that the name of their group, Hog Guys?
No,
Yeah.
they're the grunters.
Come in for a group hog, you guys. Come in for a group hog.
Group hug.
Group hog.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
Hog.
Oh, so much better than the people. Oh.
So you
Cool.
guys,
Okay.
you all do see this. You're coming up pretty fast on these, like you can see them. They're these like red flags that are kind of like bobbing and waving in the dusty, duster weather of the wasted plains. You can see them coming up. What do you all want to do? I know, Alice, you are planning on shooting somebody. Which car? You're planning on shooting the Snake Oilers?
Is that their name? I feel
That is their name.
God,
Yeah.
I feel like this is high school basketball in Southern Indiana. It's like the Hogs versus the Oilers.
They're all there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna shoot at the Snake Oilers, but I'm waiting for that yeehaw. I don't do it until I get that yeehaw.
Okay. They are pretty far ahead of you right now, but you're a pretty good shot, so I'm sure you can make it. Coach, what's your plan?
My plan of attack is as soon as we get close enough to one of these cars, I'm gonna leap on and do my unpleasantries.
All right, perfect. Harry.
I'm actually gonna take take a play out of Coach's book and also try to get close and do any sort of damage I can.
You can hop on my back.
Okay. Close combat as well is what I kind of want to lean towards by clinging to Coach and making this leap.
Perfect. And Sky, what's your plan?
If they're looking like they're gonna jump off the car, I'm gonna stay here and make sure nobody tries to gank our driver.
Cool. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Is anybody planning on using the grappling hook immediately, or I thought I heard somebody say that?
Yeah.
No?
Are you guys gonna use it, Coach? Are you gonna use the grappling hook?
It might make it easier to jump over.
Well, all right.
Renegade says to you.
Grappling
It wasn't
hook!
the Duskmaster that suggested that to you. That was Renegade.
And technically, it's a gun, but all right.
I mean, I can shoot it if you. I mean, if you want to go.
I would
Sky,
feel
I can shoot
comfortable, you know. I don't know. Got one rule: I don't use guns. I don't know.
So are you all kind of gonna focus on the snake oilers first?
Wait, just to be clear, the grappling hook, does it have a thing that launches it, or is it physically thrown?
Yeah.
Yes. So which one? There's a thing that launches it.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a launcher.
And so once it gets stuck, it will be easier for them to they don't need to jump from moving car to moving car. They could kind of like monkey bars across the rope. That's the idea.
Yeah, or maybe even force it to slow down to you.
Oh, I see. So it's like a more steady spot for them to jump over.
Yeah, they could either monkey bars over to it, or but also it'll prevent it from getting too far away from you.
Right. So they can jump back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that why we're called the People? Because our weapon is people? We'd launch people onto that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Hey.
I like how we're constantly workshopping this.
We'll make it work. Yeah.
We say as we're all hanging out of this car, does this work?
We get it now.
Yeah. Does this name work for us? I feel like it works. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you passed the red flags. It's good to go. You actually. Somebody's shooting at you also. One of you would have to do a focus roll to figure out who it is, or unless you want to not be distracted and stay focused on your current task and goal.
I'd be willing to try.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a focus roll.
3.
Yeah, you're really not sure who shot at you. It didn't hit any of you, but it did you heard a boom as it hit the armored side of your ramming car here.
My glasses must be too low. I got to push them back up now. No more smells.
All right. So, Alice, are you shooting that grappling hook first, or are you shooting your gun?
I think I'll take a shot with that grappling hook and make sure it gets over there first. I'll kind of put the gun back in my leather strap and kind of spryly get out the window and hold on to this gun on top of the car, and I'll be like, "That's a yeehaw, right?
Yeehaw!
All right, there it is."
Let me do that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Dylan, as the Dustmaster, forgot the yeehaw. It wasn't Renegade's fault. As soon as you pass the waving flags, you hear the yeehaw from Renegade.
Wonderful. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot my shot here. I'm gonna make sure
All
we're
right.
connected to these Oilers, and I say, "Nobody tries to sell me anything." And yeah, so I need to roll my D6 here to see if I successfully hit it.
Yeah, go ahead and
Right.
roll a coordination roll for me.
Oh, okay, all right. This is not what I'm the best at, but I'm still okay at it. So, I got a 3.
Do you have a +1 to your physical though, or did you add that already?
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 2 on the
Okay.
dice. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're unfortunately you miss. It shoots a little wide on the Snake Oilers fast car. They kind of and Looks like they're kind of getting in almost in front of you now that you shot at them.
Damn it! I scream as loud as I can.
And they're going to actually slow down in front of your car, but you can tell that their car is faster than the car that you are driving, because they're able to keep a distance far enough that Renegade isn't able to ram them and or clip them or anything like that. And they one of them, the lady, like pops out of the back of the carriage, and you see her like holding a bag, and then she reaches into the bag and looks you right in the eyes, Alice, and then throws something at you. Go ahead and roll a reflex for me.
Okay, now this is what I'm good at. So I am keen in this. So this old woman who you've seen kind of just like walking around hobbling, when something's thrown at her, she moves just like a cat. She's like, ah! And I got a 5 here to dodge out of the way.
Okay, yeah. You are able to dodge whatever this was, but it lands in your car.
Shit.
Go ahead. Anybody, whoever does it first, go ahead and roll me a focus roll.
I'm not inside the car, so somebody else.
Not keen and focused, but I'll roll for it, I guess. Or
Out of 4.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're able to. You were able to see it pretty easily. Actually, it's a snake. They've thrown a snake at you.
A snake?
Oh.
Yeah.
oh my
Okay.
God.
So yeah, and it's like coiled up now, and it looks like it's about to it's like baring its fangs, and it looks like it's about to strike. I'm gonna roll a fate dice to see. It's gonna strike Coach.
Oh, jeez.
Can I, like, is there like an initiative, sort of, like with the snake?
Let's go ahead and do that now. Everybody go ahead and roll a reflex roll for me. If you are keen in it, roll 2 and do the higher one.
All right.
Flex.
Do we add our physical bonus to this if we have a +1 in physical?
Yes.
All
you
right,
do.
cool. I got a 6.
I got a 6 too.
Awesome.
I got a 3.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, Coach, why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, since I rolled so well, I'm unarmed. I'm skilled in. I want to just try this thing where, like, since I'm skilled in pugilism, I can do like a dodge and punch, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Punch
totally.
that
You absolutely
snake.
can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So, what do I have to roll to dodge exactly?
You would roll a reflex roll.
Okay. So I'll roll again. Let's see. Awesome. I got a 5.
Perfect. Yeah. You the snake like kind of like tries to bite you, and it doesn't quite get you, but you can like feel it like bump your pant leg.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like. Well, I guess. Well, if it's biting my pant leg, I'm just gonna kick it. I guess, or makes sense.
Yeah, you can absolutely. If you wanna stomp on it or something like that, you can do that.
Stomp that snake.
I will. I'm gonna stomp the snake, and I'm just gonna be like, "I'm sorry about this. I don't."
Oh no!
Yeah, go ahead and just roll damage for me. Or actually, go ahead and roll your action points.
Oh yes.
You have not done that. Everybody, go ahead and roll your action points.
That's
now.
true. Our AP. Let's see.
So
Yeah.
that's rolling 2 dice, right? To determine action points?
Yep.
I've got an 8.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Cool. Yes, if you are watching this and you have not played Duster, it's man,
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Harlan.
It's such a cool system of I love tabletop role-playing games that are easy to learn and that don't get bogged down in combat, and this is like truly one of the easiest systems I've ever learned of like, oh, okay, you have this many points you can use on a turn, and you can do X amount of things with those points. So it's very fun and cool.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Will, what did you roll? And I assume you rolled enough AP to be able to stomp the snake.
Yeah, and I get an extra 4 AP because I dodged and attacked, right? So
yeah.
I guess all right. So I got 12. So yeah, I'm going to I'm just gonna stop the snake. Use 4 AP.
Cool.
Stop that snake.
Stop it.
You roll for damage.
It feels like a game show where it's like, all right, this week on Stop That Snake. Yeah.
I'm coach. I'm young, single, and I'm here to stop a snake.
Jesus.
Go ahead and roll. Sorry, did you roll damage on it?
Yeah, I got a 3.
Okay. You stomp on that snake. It seems not thrilled about what you just did to it. Are you gonna attack it again? It's not dead yet.
Oh jeez, I'm so sorry. I do attack it again. So I'll use up another 4. All right. I got a 5 on
that. Sweet. Yeah, you stomp on it again, and it seems maybe just barely hanging on there.
All right, I'll do it one more stomp, okay? All right, a 3.
It's no longer. You're convinced that the only movement that it's doing is post mortem, so it's kind of like shaking there now. And as a bonus, I'll let you just kind of toss it out of the tank if you want.
Stomp the snake, everybody. It's okay. Didn't deserve to die though. It was just an animal.
And I think Alice, you are next, right? You rolled 6.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to yell at Coach, blame it on them. The people driving in front of us, and I rolled 5 AP points. So I am going to attack with a gun or a bow, which is 5 AP points exactly. So I'm gonna pull my rifle back out while I've got like one hand kind of like hooked around the grappling gun, just to steady myself, and I'm gonna take a shot at them with this big old long gun that I got.
Perfect. And you're shooting at, I assume, the lady that threw a snake at you?
Absolutely. I'll show you to try and throw a snake at my friends.
Yeah, she looks like she's raring to go with another snake. She's got her hand in like this bag. And
Bag
it's
of snakes.
Yeah.
As you like
goodness.
all are aware of what's happening now, the bag is like moving around.
Don't like it.
I'll show
Throws
you.
a snake.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot right at her. So
Sweet.
I just roll the D6, right? See if I hit.
Yeah, just roll the. You actually don't roll. You will automatically do it. Just tell me what the damage is that you get.
That's right, because I am a slinger, so I just automatically hit.
What?
Here.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
unless if you roll a 1, then you'll miss. But
Ooh, I did roll a 6. So.
oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh jeez,
Yeah.
get out
that's
of here.
Nice.
that's a critical hit. So go ahead and roll another d6 roll to determine where you critted her.
I got 4.
Okay, so that is in her. That's her right arm. So you see her like she no longer she like pulls her hand out of the bag of snakes. Her arm kind of like you see blood kind of like explode out of her wound, and it kind of goes limp.
Cool, and that's because of my limb wrecker feat, right? Because I'm a death dealer. Like any crit damage I deal to a target's limb is broken level.
I did not know that, but that's perfect
Okay.
because that's exactly what happened. So
Great.
yeah, I'm gonna mark that down for her.
Yeah, great. Yep, that's I am one of my feats that I can take as a shootist. Someone who's good
Awesome.
at guns is being able to be a death dealer and deal damage to limbs.
That rules. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's holding the bag in the left hand, but it seems like she's like disabled from being able to throw more snakes at you.
Awesome.
So let's. I think. Bree, what did you roll again?
What did I get for initiative?
You got
I
a
think
4, and Harry got a 3.
Flex. Okay, that's
Four,
what I
yeah.
thought. So it is your turn.
Okay. How close is that car?
It's pretty close. Are you wanting to like run and jump onto it?
No, because it seems like the two boys have got it covered. Is it within 50 feet? Like, could I throw is it like knife throwing
absolutely.
distance? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just like throw a knife then.
Perfect. One of your blood knives.
Yeah, let's show it off. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Let's do it.
On her
describe it.
On her birthday.
You and I are the only one who knows.
Okay, so seeing some snakes being thrown and good old Coach, the ass in the group, almost get bit. I decide that's time for
the
business.
people's ass.
The people's
The people's ass.
People's ass.
yeah. I see the people's ass almost get taken out by a snake, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I pull out a ritual blood throwing knife, one of them. And do I have to does it have to be like fresh? Do I have to like cut myself fresh on it? Or is it
that's
just
up to
like,
you.
is
That's
it
up to
already
you.
done? Okay,
I will leave
yeah.
that up to you because it is flavor. So just to explain mechanically what's happening is Sky is a witch like, and normally her spells that she casts require her to touch her target. But we cooked up this cool thing for her character that if she ritualistically blooded up her throwing knives, that I would allow her to do those things at a distance, assuming she hit her target.
So the knives are pre-blooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she could do it now, like like a real quick blood on her hand or something like that. But I mean, she'd have to take HP damage.
Let's just just a cool. It's the real cool aesthetics. I just quickly, probably not on my hand because it's really hard to hold. Hold knives after that. So maybe on a place I could probably on the side of the arm, just take it out and then just the biceps pretty hardy.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I won't even. I'm gonna say you've done this so many times that you know where to do it. So I won't make you take lose an HP for this or anything like that. So you at least the first time. Maybe if you keep doing it, I might have you lose an HP. But yeah, perfect. Yeah, you blood that knife up.
Okay, cool. So I do that, and then I'm tossing it at the lady with the snake bag.
All right. Yeah. So I believe with your blade master and expert, you can do that for 3 AP.
Yes.
And how many AP did you have?
I have 6.
Cool. So you can do it twice if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I am going to just do it once because I want to do a witchery, a bust on that knife. And I want to do, let's do the snake bit skills. You make a target you touch, snake bit, and a skill of your choice for 1 minute. So whatever the equivalent skill would be for her to keep throwing snakes at us, I want to do that.
Yeah, she has a special skill. It's just a snakes throwing.
Snakes.
Yeah, just snakes.
Are they the Sneeple? If we're the people, are they the Sneeple? Okay,
mortal enemies.
Yeah. Right. Oh, how the snakes have turned.
That's just terrible.
All right, so I'm rolling 2d6.
Cool.
Is this a coordination?
Yes, it is.
Okay. 2 5s. So I believe that is just 5 because I don't have any pluses in that. And then
you get her right in the actually roll the crit. You did crit her.
Oh, cool. Okay. So just roll another d6.
Yeah.
Okay. A 1.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. You get her in the. It looks like you got it in the leg,
In the leg.
and she is now busted
Cool.
by you.
Yep. She has snake bit on coordination rolls for the next minute. And then I think I think that's gonna be it. I have 2 more action points I could use, but I'm not sure how best to use them. Is there like maybe like a guard action in case something comes for the driver for Renegade? Is that like, can I like, is there something like that? I don't have like the combat cheat sheet
Yeah, you can.
with me.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. What can you explain? What you want to do?
Like I just want to take like sort of like a defensive
Yeah, absolutely. You
stance
can roll over
in front of Renegade, just in case if
Oh,
something
so
like tries to
want
go for
block
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I will let you do
Even
that.
like if I have to use my body to do it, just like, no, she's driving the car. She's probably the most important person on this car right now.
Yeah. So normally you would have a dodge action that you could roll over your points to use when necessary. You can use one per like in between turn basically, so you can't like unlimited spam dodges. But yeah, I'll let you use your dodge or kind of to protect Renegade.
Okay.
I will say she is pretty protected. She's in kind of like the tank,
Like
a pretty
below.
guarded
Okay.
section of it. But you can also, if you would like to, you can use the dodge to dodge for yourself if something happens there too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, Harry, it is your turn.
Fantastic. So does Coach have the grappling gun, or is that free anywhere?
It has currently been shot. The grappling hook is kind of trailing your car now. It needs to be. Somebody's gonna have to like crank it back.
Gotcha. I'll do that. What I have is 5 action points.
Cool.
So about how many would that be? Was that like
It's-
3 since I'm dealing with the grapple?
It's 2 to reload, right?
Yeah. So I will say you can use 2 action points, and I will allow you to completely crank the grappling hook back and reset it so that it's good to go. So that then you would have 3 more action points to use.
Okay.
And you can try to shoot it if you'd like. It's not. I will say it's like not exactly a gun necessarily. I mean, it's not like you can try. You'll be snake bit on your roll though. If you don't, because you don't have ranged weapons, right? You're not skilled.
I don't.
Okay. So you can still try it, but you would roll 2 coordination die and take the lower one.
Okay.
Do it.
What the hey?
Do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You can come. You're like up on the roof of the car with me, and I'm like got my gun out, and I'm like, yeah, shoot it, try it out. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if you taught me well. No. 1.
No.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, it shoots wide again. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's back to kind of dragging along behind the car.
And what Harry does is take those glasses off and just damn and throws it down onto the floor in front of him. But it's saying that he just kind of looks around, making sure no one heard him.
Did you? I'm too distracted. Or else I rib him.
Alice heard him. She's like, nice. You're in my world now, she says. Yeah.
This ain't a barbershop, Harry.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Oh, sweet. Okay, perfect. All right. So now, Renegade. It's gonna be Renegade's turn. You hear, "Hang on." and you all are given a moment to kind of brace. When she speeds up even a little bit faster, you see her like inching closer to this to the snake oiler's car, and then before she even hits it, you see the woman like her broken arm. She's like kind of like she's trying to figure out what you threw in her leg, and she's like looking in it, and she like kind of you see her like kind of fall back into the car, into the like carriage Dodge Vipers mobile, and then the car like suddenly kind of veers to the right, and Renegade's gonna take that opportunity to just clip one of their back tires with the like ramming thing that you have that she has on the front of her car, and it's just enough to like flip the car, and you see the snake oiler's car like completely just start doing this rotation, and it's crashed.
Renegade's so cool.
She did pretty good there with her roll.
She reminds me of my youngest.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll stay in initiative for now. Actually, let's go ahead and call it there. I think that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, we flipped our first car.
Yeah.
Boom,
Yeah,
on our way to
Wonderful.
victory.
Yeah, you all kind of take a free good look around after you've cleared the closest car to you. The snake oilers are gone. Is there anybody you want to specifically know about? I'll give you one person to ask about.
Is Shiny Boy still close to us?
He's far.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the lead.
Okay.
It's the Silver Simon, and then the big giant roller skate seem like they're kind of battling it out up at the front.
How are the hogs and how's the hogs doing? Sorry, I
The
didn't mean to interrupt you.
hogs, no worries. The hogs are behind you, but they're like steadily gaining on you. It seems like, and the like as they're like going faster, like the flame effigy from their hog is like getting like even more intense as it like gets. It looks like maybe they're gonna ram somebody. You don't know if it's you, but they are gearing up to do something like that.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that was great. Thanks
Yeah.
so much. Here, I think that's a great stopping point for now. You've taken out your first car. You're not in last. Nobody sabotaged you. You're doing great. Hey, you might pull this out.
We're the peoples.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not Bullbuster. Bulldozer.
Ball.
No, there's another team name. I like that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, it's your birthday. You can say whatever you want.
I can say whatever I want. It's fine.
Birthday woman, Brianna Baca.
Yeah.
Oh boy, bulldozer.
Dylan, I love that array of cars so much.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
so cool.
That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. Very wacky
Nice
racers.
If I could draw
Yeah.
cars,
Yeah.
I would be all over it. But you can't draw cars.
Totally. Yeah. They would be incredible to see.
Those
well,
masks,
yeah, thanks.
the masks too, the like melting faces. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
those
Yeah.
guys freak
Oh,
me out. I
yeah.
don't want to go. Let's just if they come up
Yeah.
to us, let's just like let them get ahead of us because I do not want to touch those guys.
They're
Not
directly
messing with that.
they're like keeping pace with you.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
no.
Oh,
No,
of course.
no. Let's
Yeah.
just no.
Like it's almost kind of eerie. Like even when you slowed down a little bit, they also slowed down.
God, I just imagine them all like looking at us like as they're driving. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like their masks now are all like like glow in the dark, but it's not dark. They're all like glowing like that, but
Oh.
in the daylight.
Not like a healthy glow. That's one of those.
Yeah, definitely not a healthy glow.
Yeah.
I'm Amazing. Well, this was super fun.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
Our-
Thank you.
Great game, guys.
So much, everybody.
Great job, Dylan. Your first time
Yes.
Seriously.
dust mastering on stream.
Dustmaster.
The first person I know that has run Duster besides Andrew, so shout out to you.
Thank you.
For those of y'all who don't know, Duster is a post-apocalyptic TTRPG set in the New West that was created by Andrew Overdahl, who is a player on this stream. We have a game every Monday night at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. It's a 5e Spelljammer D&D game that Andrew plays in, and he made this game from scratch. He wrote it all himself. So and this is a 2-part series. So this is part 1. We'll be right back here next Thursday, same time, same place. So be sure and follow us down here if you want to get a notification if we go live. If you're watching this on YouTube, come hang out with us. We'll be live this upcoming Thursday at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So does anybody else... I know we talked a bit about what everybody else does at the beginning of this stream, but I would love to hear if you want to throw anything else out that you all are doing. Please plug it now.
Well, I mean,
I love it.
I'm so sorry.
Got a lot of dust.
It's my birthday.
It's your
Whatever.
birthday.
It's
Yeah,
my
you
birthday.
It's the Dusty
Happy
Mary.
birthday.
Yeah,
It's the Dusty Mary. Yeah.
It's the
settling in the
Dusty
throat.
Oh God. Well, I mean, in all seriousness, I mean, if you like, I don't know, cocktail libations or whatever, I mean, that's all I really do on my Twitter. Sometimes I do giveaways. I'm due for another giveaway here soon. And so I always make sure that I'm giving away stuff to like people who are followers. But yeah, if you're interested in that, just give it a check out. Give it a check out. Check it out. Give it
a check out.
Whatever. Give it a check out. Beep. Check it out. And yeah, I mean, I've been on a hiatus for a little bit, but I'm planning to like come back into the swing of things with some summery fun and whatnot. So
And the Dusty Mary, right?
and the Dusty Mary, yeah. The recipe. In all seriousness, the recipe for I'll make an actual Dusty Mary. This was just mix that I had in my fridge, but I'll do an actual Bloody Mary recipe, and you can find it on that Twitter for next week. And yeah.
Yeah, and then London,
yeah.
just because Dylan put your links in the chat, you want to tell everybody about your games as well?
Oh yeah. I don't have the chat pulled up, but I can talk about that.
Yeah, we've got the link.
I shared your Twitter handle and the Spot Hidden Show Twitter.
Yeah, cool. So just follow me on Twitter. The next thing coming up before you can find me here on Duster next Thursday is on Tuesday. I'm going to be on the Stream of Blood running a little mini campaign. It's D&D 5e. But it's horror. It's set upon the frozen wastelands of Lamortia, very Frankenstein-inspired Ravenloft domain. So super excited about that. There will also be some wheel art there throughout this little mini campaign. I'm excited about. So that's Tuesdays. Wednesdays, you can find me on the official Paizo Twitch channel. We're playing Pathfinder with the Pathfinder creator.
Whoa, that rocks!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Are you playing 2e? Are you good?
Yeah, it was 2e. Yeah. It's like an all
my
magic
gosh.
caster campaign. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing episode 4 next week. Yeah, so check that out before Duster, and I'd love to see you there.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Definitely for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Will, tell everybody about your art. You gotta
Do it.
All right. I mean, you can follow my Instagram at Will Potter. I also have a website, Will Potter. I
dropped
doing,
your Instagram in the chat for everybody else. So
awesome. Yeah, I'm doing no spoilers on what I'm doing for Stream of Blood next week, but you will see some of that artwork there too. And I mean, I'm doing the artwork too for the Duster book too. Actually, I think Andy put the thing in the chat actually that says like the Kickstarter is a month away, so look forward to that. And I mean that's basically it. I'm still
Great, wonderful. All right, well, Dylan, any words before we get out of here?
No, just tune in next week. It's gonna get even crazier, I think. Honestly, yeah. Please tune in. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And thanks
Thank you.
for having me on your channel, Harlan. I really appreciate it.
Hey, I just do what Andrew tells me to, so I'm happy to have you.
I'm happy that we're all here. This is a great group.
Me too.
Yeah.
Until next week, I can't wait to get amputated. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Amputate.
Bye,
See y'all.
Yeah.
Have a good
See
one.
ya.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks.
And we're out.